All right. Episode 116, Feeney Talks with Friends. I'm here with Rain Hayles. What's up, Rain?
Hey, how you doing, Feeney?
This is great. Rain, a.k.a. Splash.
Yeah, as everyone calls me, so.
Splash Productions. All right, we'll talk more about that. Again, my name is Eric Feeney, founder and president of Friends of Feeney. Our mission is to help children and families that need assistance after heartbreak or tragedy. And I use this podcast, Feeney Talks with Friends, and I talk to wonderful people that are doing great things in the community. And you do great things in the basketball, football, all sports. I should say sports. And photography, right?
Yeah.
Photography. What got you started?
So I started during my senior year. So I can be honest, my grades weren't the best, and I couldn't play basketball my senior year. But I had a lot of friends who were playing, and they weren't really getting any offers. So my dad took me to Best Buy. I'll never forget it. We did a college tour, and then he said, "You really want to film?" And I said, "Yep." So he took me to Best Buy. We got a little $200 camera, and I just ran with it. And then now it's kind of crazy looking at my page because I'm at like 18,700 followers, and it's like, oh, it all stemmed from just me basically just not being able to play, and it just took off.
Yeah,
so
18,000 followers.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Now, what's the progression of that? Did it just pop out of nowhere? How long you had the page? When did you start to blow up?
Yeah, I mean, I started the page, I want to say like maybe the winter in 2017. And like it grew. Like I think I had like 200, 300 followers, but like I was just going everywhere and filming. And it was like one day I remember I filmed a game. I think it was Hamden. And I don't know what happened because like then after that I went on vacation. And I remember my phone was off. I came back and like I went from like 4 bookings to like 34 bookings in like a week. It was like the craziest thing. And then like eventually like the page just kept growing and growing, and I was like, oh, I can really make something out of this. And it's just been like a thing ever since. And like I'm just so grateful that everything really worked out.
Yeah, your page is very interesting and engaging. The quick videos, you catch the right moment, and I love how it's like Splash, cooler version of Rain Man.
Yeah.
Right? What's your other Instagram?
That's a regular page, just like that's Rain Hayles. So it's like I always make the joke. I'm like, oh yeah, this is my alter ego. So it's like I can switch back and forth whenever I want. It's like my friends always have the joke. Second winter starts. Oh, it's Splash season. I'm like, yo, if you guys won't see me until April.
Splash season.
Yeah. So it's like that. That's always a thing.
Are we currently in Splash season?
It's the fall, so it's like it's a little it's busy, but like it's not as like when basketball season comes around. Like I'm in a gym every day, and like I just love it. Like some days, some get tired. I'll go to 3 games a day. Like but like I don't know. I don't get tired from it.
And then when you said bookings, you went from 4 to 34. Now, is there a fee? Is there a sign up, a charge?
Yeah. I mean, like people message me. I mean, it's usually first come, first served. But obviously, like, there's like a big game going on. Like everyone knows, like I'll just block that out, like for myself, because like I want the content. People want to see the content, and it's like, I mean, most of the time people are gonna book me for that game anyway. So I'll just go to it. And like again, like there's like obviously so many games going on at the same day. So it's like the whole mission point of the page is so people can know what's going on, and like the exposure for the kids. It's always like been the main thing. Like it's really for the kids. Yeah. So it's like I think some obviously there's some days you might not get paid, but I mean, the impact that it kind of has in the community is like bigger than that.
Yeah, no, it's great. Yeah, you just did a couple football videos.
Yeah.
So your Instagram page, your reels today. So I don't know, do you remember them? You had a white jersey football team scoring a touchdown.
Yeah.
You know where that was, and what was that?
I had Hall High.
Okay, Hall.
It was Hall High. Then I had a Winterlock sack. Then I had a Middletown touchdown. You had
a yellow team tip the ball to another teammate. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
It was like you were in the right place, right time.
That was South Windsor versus Enfield. That was a crazy game last year. It was whoever won that game went to the state championship. So that was like a real cool like Thanksgiving Day game to be a part of.
Oh, so it wasn't this weekend. You were doing
throwbacks.
I
do some throwbacks because the season starts this week. So
this week is the I thought last week was the first week.
Yeah, no. So they moved. They pushed it back. I think they added some extra games.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so it starts this Thursday. So I was like, okay, let's get people excited. Like I said, like just like Connecticut needs the exposure. That's the way I always look at it. So
yeah. No, it was great. You had who's the kid from Alabama, number 1?
Oh, that's my guy, London Jemison. So
nice.
he just wrapped up his official visit, And like I've known London forever, and like he's one of those kids like I've always kind of pushed to like other coaches and like media sites.
Is he
like,
currently at Alabama?
No, not yet.
Oh,
No,
that
so
was like
yeah,
a
so
recruiting trip.
Yeah, so right now he's a top 40 player in the nation right now. So
nice.
and then like everyone knows like me and London like we're real close. So I've made sure to kind of like promote him like to any college coach I come in contact with. I'm like, oh, check out London. So it's real cool now watching it. Like, he put out his top.
What school does he go
schools.
to?
St. Thomas More. He originally went to Northwest Catholic for 3 years.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's
where's St. Thomas?
It's St. Thomas More. It's in Oakdale, Connecticut.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he transferred his senior year.
He transferred there. His
or is a post?
Yeah. He did his senior year and then reclass. So he's currently senior this year.
Gotcha.
But like it was really cool. The other day I was up there. Bill Self was in the gym. Tony Bennett was in the gym.
So Kansas.
Yeah, Coach Austria was there.
Bennett is at Virginia.
Yeah, and then Coach Austria he took over for Boeheim at Syracuse.
Austria.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, I think I remember I was joking with London. I was like, I don't think I've ever seen this lineup of coaches in all in one
Oakdale.
place.
Watching him.
Yeah.
Wait, this dude was a football player.
No, he's a basketball.
He's also
player.
a hoop star.
No, he's only.
Oh, it was basketball.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I got confused. Yeah, he was basketball. My bad.
Yeah. But it was crazy walking in the gym, and I was like, London, this is ridiculous. Like, 'cause I just remember when he was like a sophomore and people didn't know how good he was going to be, and I was like always saying like, no, he's going to be really good. He just has to put it all together. And then I never forget, he put it all together his year to year. It's just the sky's been the limit.
When were they
since.
all in the gym? When was this?
This was
this weekend?
No, this is on like Tuesday. So like that's even crazier. I'm like, so
watching a practice?
Yeah, it was like open gym. They were basically just playing pickup, and they were all there for him. It was ridiculous.
Bill Self went to Oakdale, Connecticut,
just to see
for this guy.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Wow. Okay. Bill Self.
Yeah.
No, Kansas. That's like the top 5 hoop school.
Yeah. It's a blue blood too. So
blue blood. That's what I meant. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Oh wow, Bill Self. And then so you have connections and you're in communication with some coaches.
Oh,
so
yeah.
when you say, "Hey, coach, I know this guy."
Yeah, well, 'cause I mean, I'm like with me because like my parents always tell me connections are always major. So whenever like I'm at a game, I say like it's like obviously I don't personally just like I don't just approach them. If a coach is like behind me, like you just say hello, like you just introduce yourself because you just never know like who you're gonna run into. And I think it's really cool for me because now like I like how like cause for one like there's coaches who like follow my Twitter and my Instagram, so like it's cool because like I can like always there's days I just pick up the phone and be like, hey coach, I saw this guy. I can give them their list of offers, and then it's like and then the coach sees it, and the thing is, and then like they say like I have one coach. He's coach at Georgia Tech. He always tells me. He always says like he always likes my word because I'm not just it's like blowing smoke just because like I know these kids. It's like no, like I know how good these kids. Yeah. So
who's Georgia Tech's coach?
Carl Hobbs.
Hobbs.
Yeah. He's the head assistant coach there. So me and him communicate all the time.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool. No, that's a great little connection.
Yeah. And then one of my good friends, he just got a job. He's assistant coach at Providence now. So it's like okay, well, so it's like when I see a kid, it just he always tells me like, send him to him early before anybody else finds him. So it's like I'm a little plug for him.
Nice.
So it's real cool.
That's pretty cool. Man. All right, so this is perfect. My segue. We're here at. I want to thank my sponsors. I want to thank Stefania and Dave from Direct Line Media. I want to thank Maximum Beverage. We're here at Maximum Beverage. We have a Whiskey Fest coming up. If you can see the sign, check it out. Whiskey Fest. Maximum Beverage, Luna Pizza, Golf Law Group, People's Bank, The Fix IV, Donut Crazy, Keating Agency, People's Bank. Mentioned that one already. Make sure I get everybody. Those are our sponsors, and West Hartford Lock. So with West Hartford Lock, what are 3 keys that make you great at taking pictures at sporting events? What are 3 keys?
For the first key is I'm quick, and that's all. That's always the joke everyone has. Like the game's over, and like 20 minutes later the video's up. So I don't know how I do it. Like I surprise myself sometimes, but like it's real cool. So
that's funny that you say that because I got a message that said hey, I need some fun facts on Splash. He'll get the video up in the parking lot before he leaves.
Yeah. And then,
so you're fast, you're quick.
Yeah, I mean, there's actually a viral TikTok going around of like some kids caught me in the parking lot editing.
Do you have a laptop or you do it on the phone?
No, I have my laptop, but it's everyone knows like they'll see me. I'll speed out the gym, get in my car, and just.
Because you want to be first, right?
Yeah. Or even not even that. My thing is with sports like people don't care after an hour. So, and the thing is like so it's I'm like okay well.
You got strike while the iron's hot.
I always see how ESPN and like Slam and Overtime they run their stuff, and I'm like, okay, well I can do that. Like,
so get it out quick.
Yeah,
and that's maybe helps your views and your followers because you're quick. And People are still like gassed up from the game. They
Yeah.
want to check out a highlight. Ah, okay, interesting. I like that. Good key.
Yeah, and then my second key is always just be ready. I guess like always be trying to be in the right spot, right spot at the right
Because
time.
you played hoop too, so you can anticipate
Yeah.
an alley oop coming.
Yeah,
Or
and like
a
I
out
don't
of
know,
bounds
I've always
play.
had like a good eye for sports because like I got like not too my own horn, but I'm real creative, so it's always just been like like I've just always been able to kind of like manipulate stuff to make it like look how like anytime like I post a clip, it always comes out exactly how I want it to, and I always feel like that's like really cool.
Okay.
And then my third key is
Now,
just,
do you add like flames and lightning bolts and stuff?
no, so I know how to, but then like after a while, I always feel like it's a lot cooler to have the player carry the video.
True.
So it's like obviously obviously all those effects and stuff are really really cool. But at the end of the day, it's like the video's about the player, so it's like how do I make them look the best that they can be? Like how do I highlight? How do I highlight them the most? Like
Yeah, excellent point.
Like the effects are one thing, but like the moment is a lot more.
You take away from the player.
Yeah.
All right.
Then my third key is just have fun. I just love filming. Like I don't know what it is. Like I just always loved it, and like it's really cool. Like kind of like there's no better feeling than like doing a video and then clicking export, and it's like okay, yeah, this is a good one.
So you'll have the camera and your phone?
Oh no, I'll only film my camera.
Gotcha.
But then
that records video as
yeah,
well.
so it's like there's a joke everyone has like the best combo in sports is my camera, my laptop, and my phone, because everyone knows it's just like second the game's over, it's like bang bang bang. It's just like okay, on to the next thing.
So cool.
Yeah.
All right, 3 keys. You're having fun, anticipating the play, knowing what's up, and being quick.
Yeah, gotta be the
That's
fastest.
so funny.
Fastest out.
Who do you think told me that you made it you make your videos in the parking lot?
I'm gonna say it was Riley.
Riley Fox. What's your speaking of Riley Fox, thanks again for that video. Go back and check out Riley Fox, episode 93. Great kid. He's at Yale right now.
Yeah.
What's your like top 3 Riley Fox highlights or videos or games?
All right, I can start. So I think 3 would be the first game I ever filmed Riley, because it was for one, it was actually really cool. So it was the first time I ever filmed a college basketball practice that same day. I went to CCSU. So that day, Coach Joe, the new coach, he was asking me like, oh, like who should I check out? And I'm like, actually, just sophomore at Conard, Riley Fox. Like, he's really really good. And the coach is like, oh, but like he's playing at public school. I'm like, no, coach, you gotta go check him out. So anyway, I go to the game. Like it's the first time. Like this is like the first time me and Riley like really met. And Riley has 42, and the coach in the gym. And that same day, the coach offered him his first scholarship. So like,
Central's coach.
Yes, yeah, it was that same day. It was like that was the first college practice. Like
And
I film. I tell the coach about him.
To go.
And then Riley puts on a show, and I was like, no, I look great too.
Yeah,
and
confirmed.
it was against Hall too. So that was the crazy part.
Nice.
And then the second moment would be the game winner hit against Northwest, because everyone
like crazy like
because everyone counted out, and Riley just he wasn't going home early.
Was it an air ball or like a brick?
Yes, someone like someone bricked it, but Riley just hustled and just laid it back up.
Some crazy.
Yeah, and then the buzzer went off, and you're sitting there, you're like, hold on, like
that was crazy.
And then
I wasn't there, but I saw the video.
And then number 1 would have to be the 2000 point, especially because like I said, like me and Riley have just been like honestly we've been so close for so long, and it's just like every year Riley always books the Hall game. It's like oh when I'm sitting there, I'm okay. Like I've watched him go from like this little skinny freshman, and then like all I'm hearing about this new red kid at Conard is really good, to like now it's like watching him go all the way and get 2000 point. Like it was just really awesome to watch. And then it was really funny because I remember that game. He kept joking like, "How are you gonna have a 2,000 point up?" And I'm like, "I'm gonna upload it during the first dead ball." He got the point, and like there's a video up somewhere. I was plugging away like during after I got a video of him getting the speech, had it up, went right back to filming, and it was just like
did he get awesome. Fouled for, or did he lay it up?
No, it was an and 1.
And 1, that's right.
Yeah.
I was there for that.
Yeah. Only reason I'm mad at him, he told me he was gonna knock down a three for it. But
yeah, I wanted volleyball line 3.
Yeah, because that would have been even more epic. But
and then he was gonna go like this.
Yeah.
Riley Fox, my guy. Yeah. So we were there. Did you get one of these shirts?
Yeah, I did.
Riley Fox. Friends of Fox. We handed them out. We got sponsors: Anthony's Abatement and Wealth Management. sponsored the shirts, and we passed them out for a donation. So it was a great event. Turned into a Friends of Feeney fundraiser. And my guy says, thanks for everything. Number 93. He had 2,028 points at the time. Signed it. I was wearing that at camp the other time when he came out there. Good old Riley Fox. He's a good kid. I'm going to Yale games. You going to go to Yale games?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Maybe we'll commute. We'll go together.
Yeah,
I'll drive you.
Yeah, let me know. I mean, I'm definitely going to the Quinnipiac game because him and Samson Riley play against each other.
Oh, yeah, where's that? When is that? You know the date?
I don't know, but I can get it. Yeah, that's
Is it going to be at Quinnipiac or Yale?
It's gonna be at Yale. I'll definitely be there for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And who do you know from Quinnipiac?
Samson Riley. I filmed him I started filming him and Riley at the same time.
Where'd he go to school?
East Catholic.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, he's Coach Riley's son. He was also really good. So it's like
Is it in East Hartford?
Manchester.
Manchester.
Everyone knows last year those are my two favorite guys to film. So
And he's the coach's kid?
yeah, he's the he's East Catholic coaches coach. Yeah,
Coach Riley's kid.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. So Riley and
Riley and Sam.
Quinnipiac. All right, I'll be there.
Yeah,
that sounds like a fun one.
That'll be a good one.
How about my dude? Man, kept getting over a cough. How about my guy Dan Fritz?
Yeah, so well, me and Dan, it's always funny because so we met because obviously we both were doing our video and photography stuff, and there was an event in New York, and Dan needed a ride. Mind you, me and Dan we didn't meet in person yet. And he texted me, he's like, "Are you going to Battle in the Apple?" It was an event up in at the Barclays Center, and I was like, "Yeah." So then I was also at school, so I remember I came home from school. Then Dan met my whole family at the house, and then me, my dad, and Dan all went to Barclays, and me and Dan got to shoot there, and then ever since then, me and Dan have just been real close. Usually you don't see one with the other. Usually during basketball season, that's really cool.
You usually don't what?
You usually don't see one of us or one at the other.
Yeah, because you're so busy.
Yeah, but yeah, Dan's my guy, and honestly, it's watching his progression too, watching all the stuff he shot, it's just awesome.
You got a top 3 Dan Fritz moments?
Oh, top 3 photos or just
yeah, photo events or
okay.
He had some great pictures. He had
Yeah.
Tatum and one. He did the NBA Africa.
Yeah.
He did UConn games.
Yeah, I mean
He had a bunch of pictures. Go back and check out Dan episode 111.
Yeah, so I think so number 3. If you go on his page, he has a really cool picture of Jalen Duren, his current player on the Detroit Pistons. That was one of my favorite pictures he ever took. And then number 2 would be the Tatum shot after the game winner. And then number 1, I hosted my own All-Star event, and Dan was out of town, but he made sure to come back, and Dan took me real cool pictures of me and the guys and the whole event. So yeah, I think number 1's always that.
You in the picture with the guys and
Yeah,
Dan took it?
Yeah, I'm on the picture with the guys, but not even that.
Now, what do you mean you hosted?
So I hosted this event called Splash Day in 2021. So I had it's actually really cool. So I had we had 3 games. We had because it was right after COVID. So what I did was the first game I had seniors kind of lost a good amount of their senior year to COVID. I had them playing a game, and then I had a young up and coming game, and then the last game was I called it the elite game. And when you look back on it, it's crazy because everybody in the elite game there was just even playing they all went D1. Right now the Tahad Pettiford is at Auburn, so he was number 32 in the nation, All-American. He was in the game. So I feel like that's really cool.
Where'd you host it? What location?
XL Center.
No way.
Yeah, and we had Gavin Griffiths. He played in the game.
How'd you pull that off? How do you get permits and rent it? And
honestly, I don't even know. It was supposed to be hosted outside, and then a good friend of mine, Chris Prescott, they had it rented out, and I guess their event got canceled. They're like, "Oh, you just want to host Splash Day here?" And I was like, "For free?" They said, "Yeah." I was like, "Okay, let's do it."
Wow.
Yeah.
Splash Day it was called?
Yeah, it's called Splash Day, yeah.
Are you going to do another one?
Yeah, I'm planning on it this summer. Just gotta obviously just smooth out some kinks and then, but I'm starting planning it from now, so everything goes smoothly. Hopefully in the summer.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
Splash Day.
Yeah.
You got to get some swag too.
Yeah, I know. I gotta start getting
asked
those
where
t-shirts.
the Splash shirt was.
I
Come
know.
on.
I'm even slacking on that.
You got to get the. You got these?
Yeah, I got my Fritz shorts.
Got the D Fritz.
Yeah. I know. I'm slacking though. Everyone keeps asking me where the t-shirts are.
D Fritz T with this is the important thing.
Yeah.
On the sleeve.
On the sleeve, yeah.
Why is that important, Splash?
Because it's the thing everybody can see.
Yeah, because when you wear your jersey.
Yeah.
That was new. D Fritz told me, he's like, before I had him just on the side, just on the front, but then when they wear their jersey, they can't see him. But
yeah.
there's some D1 player that wears this.
Yeah. It's there's a few actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's his name?
I know Taylor Bowen wears his a lot, and Dylan Harper he wears his.
Harper wears them.
Yeah.
There was he really likes the Lithuanian kid.
Oh yeah, Matas. Yeah, Matas rocks
I think
his.
wears it.
And Gus.
Who's that?
He came to camp last year.
Yes.
Yeah, big Gus.
Tall guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where's he? What school?
He's at Seton Hall right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wears it too. Yeah. Dan mentioned that. So get your swag. Come on, splash.
Yeah, I know.
We got some new swag too. What do you think of the new Friends of Feeney?
I wear that to the gym every day.
You got one of these?
Yeah, he gave me one of those.
All right. Cool. Now we got the new font, dry fit, hoodie.
It's comfy.
Very comfy. You got your, recommendation. You recommend it?
Yeah, I definitely get one of those hoodies. Definitely.
You heard it here from Splash. Get the Friends of Feeney hoodie. These are $40. Dry fit, good quality, very cool, comfy. All right, so we do another thing. It's a storytelling game.
Okay.
First, last, best, worst.
Okay.
Your events are your photos of sporting events. Your first one,
Okay.
your last one, your best one, and your worst one.
Okay.
Any order you want. First, last, best, worst.
Okay. So it's like when you say last time, my most recent event.
Yeah.
Okay. So my most recent event, I just did the Elite 75, for Connecticut. And then how's it going?
Where was that?
Oh, that was right in Hamden Hall.
Okay.
So, yeah, so it was a good event. Like I saw a lot of talent I didn't even know about. And it's like it's all
Mostly Connecticut?
Yeah, it was mostly Connecticut, but there's some New York kids there too.
Elite 75. When was that?
That was on this past Sunday.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I was.
So you are busy.
Yeah.
Your weekends are booked.
Yeah.
I know. I wanted you to do a golf event.
Yeah, but it's like
But you're busy.
Yeah, it's just because like
Where are you going this Saturday?
I'm going to Mass. I'm on Saturday. I'm going to Mass. Sunday, I'm going to New York.
That's right.
So
For the regional.
Yeah.
Or,
for another Elite 75 event.
Elite 75.
Yeah.
Very nice. I know. Splash wanted to do golf. You ever do a golf event?
I actually did one.
You have?
Yeah. I did one one time with Yale. It was actually really fun. I think they gave me a golf cart. I was I was having the time of my life, honestly. But I put a nice little golf highlight together.
Really? All right. Cool. Maybe next year.
Yeah, maybe next year. Yeah.
What about Hamden Elite 75?
Yeah.
Most recent.
Yeah.
That's your last.
Last,
So
yeah.
You got first,
And-
best, worst.
And then my first ever event. Shout out my guys at Hoop Wave. That's my first All-Star event. My little $200 camera. And like, and it's always funny thing is, I didn't really the video. If you scroll the way to my bottom of my page, it's right there. And that was like my first
Hoop Wave, it's called.
Yeah, Hoop Wave. Yeah.
Where was that?
It was in Hartford at the YMCA.
Nice.
Yeah, but they upgraded now, so they're hosting it at Weaver this year too. So yeah. So shout out to my guys Hoop Wave. They're the first people to give me a shot.
You know the AD at Weaver?
I don't.
Okay. I do. Sterling, if you need to. I got your in.
And then my best event is right now will definitely be seeing Caitlin Clark in Albany. That was, to this day, that was the craziest experience I ever had. Like, I was there all weekend. I got to see I was there for the Iowa LSU game.
Yep, Saturday.
Yeah, I got to see and outside of that, I got to see UCLA. I got to see Notre Dame play. I got to see Oregon State play. I got to see South Carolina. So like it was a crazy experience.
And did you go Tuesday as well, right?
No, I went.
Or just Saturday.
No, I went Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So I was there the whole time.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And then my mom was calling me. She's like, I can see you on TV, and I was like, yeah, I'm right there with the green shirt.
Where under the basket?
Yeah, cool. It was crazy because when I got there, because usually, for one, they don't let freelancers in, but like. Miss Lobo, she helped me out get a media pass, and then when I got there, the lady was like, "Oh no, you're on the floor," and I was like, "I'm on the floor," and like, cause I was right under the basket, right next to the bench, like so I saw literally everything. Like it was,
wow.
Yeah, it was like the
What
craziest
bench?
experience.
Now, are you allowed to go under each hoop back and
Oh
forth?
no,
or
so
you stay under a hoop?
that's my
How's
first
that work?
major
Are you
event.
assigned under
Yeah,
a hoop?
you're assigned there, but it was cool though because like everyone had like the little nameplates, so it was like you see like so and so ESPN like Bleacher Report overtime. Then it was just Rain Hayles Splash Productions, and I was like, okay, well, I'm here in my own brand, so
that's amazing.
Yeah,
that's really cool.
Yeah, and it was really cool. And then like I was near the weight bench mainly, so I got to sit. So I was right next to LSU's bench.
Yep.
When they played Iowa, and that was actually really cool. And then like South Carolina, and then
that wasn't Saturday.
No, Saturday. So the Saturday game was
Monday.
Yeah. Monday was Iowa LSU.
Yeah.
And then
I went to that.
Yeah.
I was there.
And then, but it was really cool. And then one of my favorite movies is Dawn Staley told me she liked my chain, so I was like, okay.
That chain right there.
Yeah. I was bragging to my mom. My mom loves Dawn Staley, so I was like, Dawn said she liked my chain, so.
Very cool.
Yeah.
No, Dawn Staley's a great coach.
Yeah, she's cool.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
No, I was there. I saw Lobo. I gotta show you a picture. Lobo. I got a funny Lobo story too. Lobo. I'm wearing a Lobo jersey that night. Oh, and then there's this. I don't know if she was on. This went viral.
Yeah.
A girl dressed as Caitlin Clark went around and took pictures. Yahoo Sports picked it up. CBS
That's
News
awesome.
picked it up, and I was in the video. It's pretty funny. But where's Lobo? Lobo's like, I'm like, Lobo, it's me. I can't find. Oh, here we are. She's like, she's reporting right there.
Yeah.
With my guy, who's that next to him?
Ryan.
Ryan.
I can't pronounce his last name.
Ryan Reynolds? Ryan?
No.
Ryan.
I just know he has like the best calls.
Yeah. So right there, there's me leaning in. I'm like, Lobo, Lobo, there's me. No, I'm rocking the Lobo jersey, signed jersey. So Lobo's good people.
Yeah, she always looks out for me. So shout out to Miss Lobo.
How'd that connection form?
So it's actually really funny. So the first time I met her, because that's a reminder of this moment. So I was in high school, and she was giving a talk at Springfield College. So my mom found out about it. She brought me up there, and I met her, and like that was like I always tell her like she was the reason I really wanted to get into sports media, because like after that talk, and it was like crazy because like then full circle she hit me up because she wanted me to film her AAU team, and like so I was talking to her, I was like, oh Miss Lowe, I have to let you know like you're like the reason I got into sports media, and I showed her that picture, so it's always cool like I always like keep that picture saved because like it was like if it wasn't for that talk like I don't know if I would have like even like really gotten into it.
No, she's definitely inspirational.
Yeah.
And a great heart. She came to High Meadow Day Camp, which you went there, and because she's from Suffield or lived in the area, and she brought her 1996 gold medal, just handing it to kids, and I'm like, "Where's this gold medal? Where's the gold medal?" Kids are just passing it around, and she's talking, she's answering every question, just an amazing person. And then I said, "Oh, Lobo, can I take a picture with you?" And I have the medal, and I go, "Can I?" I don't even know if I asked, but I was like, "Can I bite the medal?" So I'm biting the medal with the picture, and then I got the picture printed out and sent it to her. She signs it. Feeney, you left teeth marks in my medal. Rebecca Lobo. So I still have that framed. It's like pretty cool. Me, Lobo, and her signing it.
Yeah.
Teeth marks in my medal, which I did not, on the record, I did not leave teeth marks, but that is like the go-to thing back in the day to check if the gold was real. And Olympians started doing it. So I was like, and they're like, Feeney, you can't do that. You only do that if you earn the medal.
Listen, if someone says she holds a gold medal, I'm doing the same pose.
Ask Lobo to hold hers. And we got to get Lobo on the podcast.
Yeah, Miss Lobo got to come on the podcast.
Tell her.
Miss Lobo, you got to come on the podcast.
I've been trying for years. No, wonderful person. Came to camp. I know her sister. You may know her sister too. Her kids went to Northwest Catholic. She coached Rebecca's Lobo's sister's name's Rachel.
I don't think I met her.
Coach Rachel?
Yeah.
No, great family, great people. So when she's not so busy going to the Olympics and the WNBA and college basketball and being a mom and a coach, please, Lobo, come on in. No, that was awesome. I want to see the picture of you in the green shirt.
Yeah.
With, man, that game, I've been to a lot of basketball games. I love basketball, maybe a little below your level, but the way Caitlin was shooting.
No, it was like an out of body experience.
It literally like she was in gym
and
class.
like it was just like really cool because like I remember walking down there, like I'm just watching like all these celebrities like really just like fill into the gym, and it's just like, wait, this is like in the whole bowl, like because like obviously like, I've been to sold out games before, but like in the stands I've never been to one like filming, and it's like I'm sitting there trying to like focus on the game, and I'm trying to soak it in, like, oh, this is like so cool.
Did you get any celeb pics?
Yeah, I took some pictures, like some rappers. Who
was
there?
Rappers.
Travis Scott was there.
No way.
Yeah, he was there. And I got a cool pic of Jason. What's his name?
Sudeikis.
Yeah.
Ted Lasso.
Yeah.
He was definitely there.
Yeah.
He started dancing on the screen.
And
the
then
guy from Barstool.
Yeah. Dave Portnoy. He was there.
Did you get a picture of him?
I didn't see him, but I knew he was there. But it was like honestly.
I forgot. Doesn't Travis Scott likes
Caitlin Clark,
right?
Yeah.
He went to a practice. He went to Iowa.
Yeah.
They got pictures together.
Yeah. And what was more like really cool too, especially like I like on like a community note, because like a lot of like kids are obviously people knew I was there, so like it was like really cool. I checked my Instagram, like little kids are taking pictures like he splashed her on TV, and it's like I think it was really cool, especially like for Connecticut. Like obviously like, for me it was cool, but I think it was cool for like, people to follow my page for so long. It was more like a full circle moment, because it's like I was trying to show kids like, look, like you guys can really like. You guys can really go over.
Made it moment? Look, I made it.
Well, I wouldn't say I made it yet, because like I always tell myself like there's like more to prove. But, like that's definitely like that's definitely up there.
The possibility is
there. It was like it was one of those things where it was like, cause even like for me like majorly it kind of like showed me like I don't need to be signed to, like I don't need a company, like I can really do it like running it as myself. Like it's like I was able to be there as my own outlet. So I think that was really cool.
No, it was great when it said Rain Hayles,
Splash Productions.
Come on, you can't beat that.
Yeah, I have that frame. I have that frame in my room. Like
now, is Splash Productions, is that an LLC?
Yeah, it's LLC.
Is it a company?
Yeah, it's
okay,
LLC.
it is
Yeah,
now. Good.
yeah. My parents made sure of that.
Nice. Before we move on, you haven't mentioned your worst event. Do you have a worst? Think something went wrong or missing, or
I don't really think I had
things happen.
I don't really think. I mean, the worst things I can say maybe I got ran over at a game, but like that's
someone fell on you.
Yeah.
Who?
My boy Jaden Dallaire. He was one of the first kids I filmed, and he went up for a dunk. He knocked me right over, and we always laugh about it now, because he was like, yeah, we were fine.
Standing?
No, I was sitting.
Oh, you were sitting.
Yeah.
Yeah, much better to knock from sitting to.
Yeah,
to
because when I fell up standing up, I probably would have actually got hurt.
That would hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Dennis Rodman jumping on photographer
and kicking
Shaq.
them.
Yeah, Dennis. Yeah, kicked them. First, last, best, worst. Yeah. We talked about Riley and Dan. We were gonna call him, but Riley's about to go lift, and Dan has class, so we were gonna do a little speaker call on the pod. No, it's great. You mentioned your parents a lot, so I mean that's very good that they're supportive, and you want to thank them, shout them out, or how they bought you your first $200 camera at Best Buy.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like my parents always been really supportive of like. When I first wanted to do it, like there was not really any pushback. They just said, okay, if you want to do it, like but the rule was like if you're gonna do it, you're gonna like really do it. Like we're not gonna get you a camera. You're just gonna like have to sit to the side. And like I always tell the joke, like that's the best investment you guys ever made. Or like one of my favorite memories is I graduated college in 2021. My mom told me when I first went to community college, and then when I finally transferred to a 4-year, and she told me, okay, well if you finish on time, whatever the latest camera is out, I'm gonna get it for you. And I remember I graduated on time, and I came home, and my mom just had her laptop, and she's like, okay, like I was like, what? She's like, no, remember I told you your first year there, like you did what you're supposed to do, so I'm gonna do what I said I was gonna do. And yeah, they got me my camera.
That's awesome. Very supportive. What college did you go to?
I went to Hust University in Bangor, Maine, and then I went to community college at Middlesex Community College in Middletown.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Middlesex. Like I always like think Middlesex because like obviously I didn't know what I wanted to do right out of high school, so it was like going there really just helped me like stay really locked in and like learn like college, kind of just like get my feet with college. I know like a lot of kids like community college always sounds like not like the most glamorous spot, but like I can honestly say like if it wasn't for community college, I don't know what I would have been doing.
No,
like, I feel like I would have flunked out if I just went to college off rip. So it was like
it's a big transition. Yeah, and it's good to get your feet wet, experience it.
And like you said, so it's like I always tell kids that too. Cause like I have kids tell me that all the time. Like,
where's Middlesex College?
It's in Middletown.
Middletown, Connecticut.
Yeah, Middletown, Connecticut.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, right. It's right next to Xavier actually.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
So like I always tell kids that like, hey, like you can if you don't know what you want to do, like go on community. There's nothing wrong with going to community college and figuring it out.
Have you ever done a talk to kids and inspirational, like a speak up, like a talk to a group of kids that want to be photographers or basketball players?
I've done that. I've done that a few times. I mean, because like, I have like really good relationships like with teachers and stuff. So like when I'll get emails and texts like, oh, you come talk to my class about what you do, and like I'm always ready to do that because I'm always thinking, well, if someone's like me in school, like I'd want to
come talk to my third graders.
Let me know.
Love that. No, your camera, show your pictures. Do you have a PowerPoint?
Yeah, I have the PowerPoint, everything ready to go. Ooh. So yeah,
sign it up. Let's do it.
All right, yeah.
Because no, a lot of kids are into Instagram, obviously, but you're doing it in a way where it's almost resourceful and productive.
Yeah.
and you're helping others.
Yeah.
And I think that is a good way to use social media.
Yeah.
Instead of, unfortunately, I'm not a big, you're not doing TikTok dances up there, so
I know.
nothing against TikTok dancing, but not the most
I
productive.
mean, the players trying to get me in them. I'm like, I'm not doing a TikTok. Like, that's always the joke. Like Splash, I'm like, nope, no, you guys are not getting me in a TikTok.
Very cool. And it's great.
Yeah.
I think it's awesome. I'm very happy. We're on episode 116. We're here with Splash. We have 313 followers currently. We average about 60 to 70 listens and views. So please like that, subscribe, and subscribe to Feeney Talks with Friends. We're on YouTube, Spotify, all the good stuff. All right, Instagram, you're going to help share?
Oh, yeah, I'm definitely going to help share. So all my followers, make sure to tap in.
Yes, tap in. You heard it here. 18,000 followers. So I only need about 8 to 10,000 of your followers. Is that cool?
Yeah, that's cool.
So we got this crazy questions. You ready for crazy questions?
Yeah, I'm ready for
sponsored by
crazy
Donut
questions.
Crazy.
Yeah.
What's your favorite book?
My favorite book can be series. I feel like
Yeah.
So I love the Lightning Thief series.
Okay.
Yeah, like I still read them to this day. Like I'll reread those books all
That's
the
like
time.
a Percy Jackson, right?
Yeah, Percy Jackson. Yeah. So yeah, Rick Riordan. He's my favorite. He's my favorite author. So
Yeah, because Percy Jackson was Greek mythology, but
Yeah,
Lightning Thief is
yeah.
or the other way around.
Yeah, he so the Lightning Thief, those are all Greek, and then he went to Rome. Then after that, he started doing the Roman.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Very
Now
cool.
he's an Egyptian, so I've been reading those ones.
What's that one called?
That's top of my head. I'll get back to you on that one, but I just know like he's doing Egyptian gods now, which I think is really cool.
Can you swim underwater for 5 minutes?
No.
Do you look for gold in a river?
No, I probably should.
Have you ever fed a lion?
No.
Do you make a mess in your mudroom?
What's a mudroom?
Mudroom's like your first entry, like when you walk in.
Oh no,
with your shoes
oh
and
no,
all
my
that.
mom will kill me. I do it outside.
Do you like soccer?
Yes.
Do you like hockey?
Yes.
What's your favorite sport?
Basketball.
Would you rather take a photo of lava or a dragon?
Dragon.
Would you rather eat an apple or a carrot?
Apple.
Would you rather do a flip or sit-ups?
A flip. A flip's way cooler.
Do you like snakes?
No.
Do you like soccer?
Yes.
Did you ever take photos of pickleball?
No, but actually, someone asked me to do it before. So,
Really?
Yeah.
They can book you for a shoot for a pickleball?
I'd do it. They gotta teach me how to play though.
So say someone, per se, hypothetically, someone booked you to take an hour of pickleball. What's your range of cost? You don't have to,
Like just an hour,
Yeah,
probably like $100.
$100.
Yeah.
To do pickleball.
Yeah.
All right, good to know. Am I making this? All right, that's gonna be great. Would you rather do you like crazy roller coasters?
Yes.
Would you rather take a good shot or the winning shot?
Good shot.
Do you randomly shout out words?
Yes.
Have you ever taken a picture of a 3-point shot?
Yes.
Do you like spicy food?
Yes.
Do you like to draw?
Yes.
Do you like cookies?
Yes.
What's your favorite cookie?
Chocolate chip.
Do you play sports or only take photos?
I play pickup with my friends from time to time. I mean, Riley Fox, he still can't guard me, so.
Ooh, okay. You heard it here, folks. What school did you go to?
I went to the master school,
Okay. Where's that?
Simsbury.
That's right. Is that all boys?
No, it's a co-ed.
Private school, though, right?
Yeah.
It's on the way to camp, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I passed it. Master school. Good school. All 4 years?
Yeah.
Nice. Do you like sweet or sour?
I like both.
You ever take a picture of a pig?
No.
Told you, these are crazy questions. Do you like dancing or cooking?
Cooking.
Have you ever gotten hit by a ball while you were taking a picture?
Too many to count.
How old are you?
25.
When's your birthday?
July 2nd.
What's your favorite sport?
Basketball.
Have you ever taken a picture of a crazy snake?
No.
Do you like roller coasters?
Yes.
Do you like sweet food or salty food?
I like sweet.
Have you ever gotten an award?
Yes.
What one?
Ooh.
For photography? Or for...
Yeah, I mean, I've gotten I got most improved for basketball, and then I got like a recognition at my college for like my hard work with sports. So that was really cool.
Nice. You ever ride a horse?
Yes.
You ever get hit by a ball taking pictures? Yep. Oh, you ever see the ball bounce so high it hit the ceiling?
Not in a game.
You ever take a picture of Ninja Warriors?
No, I really wish I could though.
Would you rather be rich and live in a mansion or live in a cave?
Mansion.
How do you produce the pictures?
I just export them from my laptop.
How many push-ups can you do?
20.
Who's your favorite player in any sport?
My favorite player in any sport. It changes all the time, but right now, it's definitely Caitlin Clark.
I know. I watch every game now.
Yeah, it's like
my wife
I'm
got
tuned in.
YouTube TV. She played hoop at East Granby, 1,000-point scorer. I met her at Southern. She was on the basketball team, Southern Connecticut State in New Haven. You know, she was the athlete.
Yeah. I also really like watching Asia Wilson.
Oh yeah, Asia.
Yeah, every time I turn the TV on, she's 740. So,
will she get MVP again?
I think so. I mean, because like no one's putting up those kind of numbers. Like she's gonna be the first WNBA player to have 1,000 points
Ever?
Yeah,
in a season.
In a season,
Yeah.
So
Oh, because she's averaging like 30.
Yeah.
Asia Wilson.
Asia Wilson. Yeah.
No, I saw Parkville Market. I saw an Olympic jersey, number 9, and the back said Wilson, and it took me a while. I'm like, and it was a guy wearing it, so I didn't want to be like. But then I processed. I'm like, wow, he's wearing an Asia Wilson
so like
jersey.
The growth of the WNBA.
The girl
is
awesome. The jerseys are great. Caitlin Clark is amazing.
Yeah.
Her passes, she makes everyone better.
Yeah.
Like that team has, what's her name?
Aaliyah Boston.
Yeah, Aaliyah Boston.
Yeah.
She benefits a lot from her dimes.
It's not even just her too. Even like the other girl, Kelsey Mitchell. It's like
Yes.
there's like a big three right now.
Kelsey Mitchell is averaging over 20 now.
Yeah.
She's got a great shot. Smith on the team's pretty good.
Yeah.
Hall is a Null or Hall.
Hall.
She's a hustler.
Yeah.
Samantha Lou or
She just started making her threes.
she's finally hitting some shots. No, we watch every night. It's pretty cool because it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Yeah.
So it's like my wife and I know we got something to do. Yeah. The games seem to be pretty fast.
Yeah.
Commercials. I mean,
that's why I like it. Is there's less commercials than like watching NBA games.
Yeah, I feel like there's less commercials, right?
Yeah.
Notice that right away.
Yeah.
Games are 2 hours, pretty
Yeah.
much. And if we catch it, sometimes we start it. If it starts at 7 or 7:30, we'll catch it like 8, so we can fast forward.
Yeah.
But I'm really enjoying the hoop games.
Yeah.
And this is, I'll be honest, the most I've watched of the WNBA.
Yeah.
And it's the Caitlin Clark effect.
Yeah.
I mean, I hate to say it, it's been around for a while. I loved, Lobo had the first sneaker ever for a female athlete. I got a Lobo jersey. Huge fan of Lobo. My wife did the Lobo braid. It's the French braid. It was the Lobo braid. It was known. Like, she modeled her game after her. She was an inspiration. She changed the game, but I feel like Caitlin's bringing it back. And the three-point shot adds a little different element. Like, Lobo wasn't shooting threes. And when Caitlin pulling from deep, too.
It's ridiculous.
I love her range. Like, that game at Albany, I swear, I was yelling, shoot it. And she listened. Because she would just shoot it.
I saw that one step back she hit over Haley Van Lit. And Haley Van Lit did the shrug. I was like, there's nothing you can do.
Why was she guarding her? Get her off. She was.
I mean, I was hoping Flage would have guarded her. That would have been much more fun of a matchup because like obviously Flage's not as good at
now in the WNBA they double right away to get the ball out of her hands, but she makes the great pass.
She's so quick now though. It's like and she's in and out, and now she's adjusted.
Yeah. Where's Van Neef now?
She transferred to TCU
again. She transferred.
I mean, Kamalk is a hard coach to play for.
Yeah. Well, especially if you can't play D.
Yeah.
That was she lit her up.
It was bad.
No, great. I love the hoop. I love hoop. I watch a lot of hoop too, so we are very similar in that way. Have you ever recorded the Arizona Cardinals?
No.
Have you done any pro sports?
Not yet, but I'm hoping to change that soon. Like my goal this year should an NBA game. So
nice.
We're gonna see how that goes.
Do you like gymnastics?
Yes.
You ever take pictures in Florida?
Yes.
You ever take pictures of a monkey?
No.
Do you like cookies, your birthday? Do you have siblings?
Yes, I have 2 older brothers.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What do they do?
One of my brothers is a correction officer, and the other one's a postman.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's my dream job, postman.
Yeah.
I was a paper boy. I think when I retire from teaching, I'm gonna pick up being a postman. You just walk,
Yeah.
deliver papers.
I'm the youngest one though, so
You're the baby.
Yeah.
How many years difference?
way like big differences. Yeah. The joke is that me and my nephew are 6 days apart. So.
Your nephew.
Yeah, me and my nephew are 6 days apart.
That's funny. Yeah, that tells it all right there. Can you do a split?
No.
What does your name mean?
My mom named me Rain because I rain blessings on the family. That's what they always tell me. So.
Cool.
Yeah.
And it flows with Hayles too,
Hayles,
like
yeah.
Rain Hayles.
It's marketable.
It's so good. All right, that concludes crazy questions. You have any questions for me?
I do not.
Any recommendations? Podcasts, movies, books?
We talking about movies?
Netflix, anything. Did you see new Daredevil Wolverine?
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did I say?
Ah.
Delete. Deadpool.
Yeah, Deadpool Wolverine.
I didn't, be honest, if we're going to talk, well, Stefania, please chime in. She loves Marvel.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. But, Deadpool, Wolverine, the time traveling. Can we have done without the time traveling? Why so many Marvel? Universe stuff?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's
There wasn't?
the multiverse.
They went to a multiverse. What's the difference between time travel and multiverse?
So, like, going to certain points in time, multiverse is going to current time, but different universes.
Universes. Yes.
Oh boy. Okay. Let me try that again. Why do we have to go to different universes? Can't we just stay in one universe and fight the enemy on our universe?
Well, the whole point of the new. What's it
Now is every Marvel movie gonna go to new universes?
I don't think so.
Saga ends in 2027.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a time limit of when this ends.
Yeah, it's like a phase. So it's
When did it start?
It started after Spider-Man. No Way Home, yeah. Because the thing is, because obviously once they finish that arc, now they want to bring in new heroes, and so it's like to bring them in for it to make sense. You kind of got to use the multiverse. They can't because you can't just be like, oh, they're here the whole time. Now it doesn't make sense.
Okay, so and then Deadpool. I was so confused. At the end, when there's like the flying head, the pirate, the blonde,
Yeah.
like they're all from different universes.
Yeah, all different universes, all different.
But all
Deadpools
come to that universe.
to go.
What
kill.
made them come? They were in the void.
Void, yeah.
Oh, no, he released them from the void.
No.
Well, like, he was able to escape the void so that they followed him.
Yeah.
Jeez, I was lost.
You're lost right there.
I was still slightly lost, but now that it's not time travel, sorry. See how quick she corrected me too? She's like, it's not time travel, it's multiverse. Excuse me. I'm kidding. No, I'm a huge fan of Marvel. I watched them all with my girls.
Yeah.
Eternals was the worst movie I've ever seen.
I don't like Eternals.
Do you agree? Agree or disagree?
I thought it was a beautifully shot movie, but the story was
It was, yeah, and and they had a backstory for every single character. I was like, I don't care about any of these.
Okay, good. All right, so I want to say the least favorite.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Marvel movie?
If we're talking like MCU, I love the Guardians of the Galaxy movies.
Yeah.
And then Spider-Man's my favorite superhero. But then like if it's not MCU, I really love the Spider-Verse movies with Miles Morales. I watch those all the time. Like I just love the message.
Cartoon?
Yeah.
How many are there?
There's 2 right now.
There are 2.
Yeah, the third one's coming out.
And he's rocking
Eventually.
the Jordans in both?
Yeah.
Do you have those Jordans?
Yeah, I got. Yeah. Well, my best friend is a sneaker plug, so he got them for me. So.
You got a sneaker plug?
Yeah. Yeah. So he hooked me up with them.
Maybe we'll talk later.
Yeah.
Size 11, all right? I need size 11.
Yeah.
What's your collection look like?
I wear a lot of Dunks, like Nike Dunks. They're just easy to throw on. They match everything. And then like I have like a few Jordan retros, but like I'm always scared to wear Jordan retros because I'm like they're just so expensive, so like I don't want to ruin them.
Gotcha.
But, like I'll wear them like special occasions. They'll come out. Like first game of the year, first basketball game of the year, I'll have some heat on.
Nice. All right. So yeah, I'm a huge fan. Guardian of the Galaxy. The soundtrack's phenomenal.
Yeah.
I love it. That little cassette.
Yeah,
I sometimes YouTube, and if I just want to listen to music, I put in Guardian of the Galaxy soundtrack. And humor. I love the humor.
Yeah. I like Chris Pratt, so.
Yeah, he's great. He's so good as that character. Oh, what about in Deadpool Wolverine when they made you assume that he was Captain America, but then they like did the switcheroo? They did that on purpose?
That was awesome.
Because they're like Captain with the blue. They like show the blue sleeve.
I forgot that's who Chris Evans originally played at first.
Is that they just did that for that effect, right?
Yeah. Because like obviously it's like, because we weren't expecting, because like, you knew they were in the void, so I was like, oh, it's really Captain America. And then when they said Flame On, I'm like, oh yeah, he was Johnny Storm at one point.
I knew it was Johnny Storm.
You knew it off a rip? Yeah.
Because I saw the collar was different.
Oh yeah, see, I didn't see the collar. I just saw the blue, and I was like, I'm like, wait, is that Captain America? The yellow Flame On. It was
they
awesome.
picked some random characters like Colossal. I've always thought that was a interesting choice.
Or I mean Juggernaut.
Is that his Juggernaut's enemy, or is that?
Colossus was in the
House, yeah.
Oh yeah, and then the teenage girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is she a real character?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think she actually was introduced in Deadpool. She wasn't real in the comics.
Then they put her in the
Yeah,
comics.
they put her in the comics.
After the movie?
Yeah, for the first Deadpool movie.
Ah, okay. See, and then I don't really know how. Are you into the comics too? So I don't know how the movies connect with the comics either, because there are some similarities and differences.
Yeah.
Man, we should have a whole Marvel. We should have a whole Marvel podcast, Stefan, you want to sit there and do the podcast?
I wouldn't stop speaking.
We'll line you up. 120. Stefania's going to be a guest. We're talking Marvel. And yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy. I love their Christmas one. Kind of whack.
Yeah. I don't think I saw that one.
Yeah,
It just looked.
don't see it.
Yeah.
Don't see it. It's a waste. What's coming out new? What do we have to look forward to in the MCU?
The Fantastic Four movie.
Okay. Now, will there be multiverse stuff in that?
I would
Because
assume
it's going to
so.
happen before 2027?
I would assume so, because Robert Downey's the new Doctor Doom. So
How are they doubling up? How's he going to be Doctor Doom and Iron Man?
multiverse variants.
Iron Man's dead.
Yeah.
Iron Man's dead, so he can come back and stop you. There's a whole thing I could go off on about this.
We'll save that for your podcast, Stefania. We're booking Marvel.
I literally just did a podcast interview where I talked about Marvel and Deadpool. It's a lot.
What is it? Can we share the link on our podcast? Is it out? What's it called?
It's like one of my friends.
We're gonna recommend. I gotta recommend a podcast with Stefania. It's called. While she's doing that, I also want to recommend that my boy, my guy Jonah Francis suggested "Who Moved My Cheese." It's a book recommendation. It's about change. I haven't read it yet. I just picked it up based on his recommendation. So I like to share that. When you recommend something on the podcast, I definitely check it out. The Vulgar Chef recommended Santiago's in Westfield, Mass. Best Spanish food I've ever had. That's Vulgar Chef.
I actually went there last week.
You went there?
Yeah, on Saturday. Yeah.
Westfield, Mass? Santiago's?
Yeah.
Oh, tell me be a good friend. San Souci Steakhouse in Meriden. That's Brooke Goff's favorite restaurant. Haven't been there yet, but I will be trying that soon. So if you have a recommendation, please share.
Okay.
I like to recommend also Lost Arts Barbershop. That's my barbershop. I know you're wondering why Feeney's fade looks so fresh.
See how fly he looks?
Look how fly. Look at that part. I like to thank Danny, Ricky, Cal. There's 2 Tylers, Nate, Nick, and Elvis. Elvis hooked this up. All right. We recently did an event. We did a back-to-school extravaganza at Parkville Market. We did free haircuts. And Lost Arts, all the barbers that I named, well, let's see, Danny, Ricky, Tyler, Nate, and Elvis were there, and they gave free cuts. They each gave about 8 cuts, so 8 times 8, there were 64 free cuts.
Yeah.
We gave away 300 backpacks. It was a great event at Parkville Market. Thank you to our friends Ashley and all of our friends at Parkville Market. And Lost Arts, check them out. They're on 460 New Britain Ave in Newington. You can call them up, 860-578-9098. Look at this fresh cut. Ask for Elvis, Ricky, Cal, Danny, Nick, Nate, Tyler. All great people over there. So that was my recommendation. Yeah. Who's your barber?
My guy, Mr. Will. He owns a shop in Windsor. He's cut my hair since I was 4 years old.
Mr. Will.
Yeah, so that's my guy, and he does a great job. So
I like the respect. You, Mrs. Lobo, Mr. Will. You're a good kid. You're a good guy.
Yeah. My parents taught me, so.
I want to congratulate your parents. You have a wonderful son here. We're here with Splash.
Yeah.
Episode 116. Don't forget to like and follow Feeney Talks with Friends. Get our followers up. Do we have that podcast name?
I sent you a link.
Oh, okay, good. And the name, let's see.
Yeah, it's his first episode.
Deadpool Discussion, the Basic Parker Podcast, September 6th. We'll share a link. Deadpool. If you like Deadpool, Stefania's on there.
Yeah, I've done a few podcasts where we just talk about Marvel, X-Men.
Do you have a favorite restaurant?
I have a few. Number one right now, I love Wooden Tap. Like I love Wooden Tap. Like I don't know. What other people are? They need if they need to shoot a commercial shot for them. I do it. I do it immediately. I like Wooden Tap. Then I like this place, Elizabeth's in Bloomfield. I really like their food. And then J. Timothy's.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw a lot of good memories there. Just like me and like my high school friends. Like when everyone's home, we always go to J. Timothy and get a whole bunch of wings. And
What's your favorite wing?
honey barbecue.
Really?
Yeah.
I was I was gonna guess what were you gonna say? Kitchen sink or dirt? Doesn't everyone do kitchen sink dirt?
I mean, a lot of my friends do, but I just like the honey
Oh
barbecue.
no, the dirt wing. No, is it? What's their famous wing at J. Tim's?
Honestly, I don't even know the name of the famous. I was at the same thing.
Honey barbecue. That's
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
No, kitchen sink. Excuse me, is at Beachland Tavern. They do a double dirt. They fry them, season them again, fry them again. So it's like double extra crispy. But J. Tim's, no, good stuff. All right, so you're at J. Tim's. You could eat with 4 guests, dead or alive.
Dead or
Anyone
alive?
in the world. Who
Okay.
you eating with?
Jesus. Because like I don't just like ask him how do you turn water to wine. That'd be really cool. LeBron.
Jesus, basketball Jesus.
Yeah, Jesus
And-
basketball. Who else? Abe Lincoln. I feel like that'd be a cool guest. And Kangas Khan.
Whoa,
Yeah.
that's an interesting one.
I mean, he'd have to be civil for the dinner, right?
Yeah. Might eat you. All right, Genghis Khan, LeBron, Abe Lincoln, and Jesus.
Yeah.
Interesting. I like it. And all right, I've never had Genghis Khan. First time. I have a lot of Abe Lincolns.
Yeah.
A couple LeBrons. Possibly, might be my first. Jesus. I had a deacon, so maybe he mentioned Jesus. All right, what was your connection? I heard you have an Ivy League football championship ring.
Yeah, I got a ring. So
How'd you get the ring?
It's actually really cool. So I graduated college, and I needed like a year of experience just to kind of help me get into more events. And I filmed a kid named Dante Reno. I didn't know at the time that his dad was the head coach at Yale, Anthony Reno. So I was actually it's a crazy story. So I was actually getting ready to take a grad assistant job at Mercer University in Macon, Georgia. And I really didn't really want to go, but I was like, I need something. I can't just like I need some kind of experience. And like the week of, Coach Reno called me and he said, "Hey, like I know for my son, like we need a video guy for like this upcoming season. Like, you want to come in for an interview?" And I was getting ready to leave that week, and my parents were like, "Well, we might as well just go and hear him out." So I went down there, heard him out. Then he said, "Okay." Then I met like the whole recruiting department, and they told me, "Hey, so we're gonna let you know by the end of the week if we're gonna take the job." I was like, "Okay," but the kicker was I was leaving for Georgia at the end of the week. I didn't tell them yet. So I remember it was the morning I was supposed to leave. Coach Reno called me at 6:30 in the morning and said, "Hey, Rain, we're gonna offer you the job." And I just like it was like perfect timing. And like Coach Reno always jokes about that story too, because he said that's when he knew I'd be a good worker for him for that season because like I answered the phone, like I was up and ready to go. And then and it was like, so then I worked at
6:30 is early for a phone call.
Yeah, I know. I mean, like I'm
surprising to answer.
That shows. Yeah, I'm an early riser in general because I've always got this like again like I always tell my parents like my dad like I just grew up watching him get up at 4 or 5 in the morning, so I always knew like okay, like if you want to get work done you got to be up early. So that's always like been like a mantra for me. Like if so the second I wake up, it's like okay, like start the day, like just attack what you got to do. So back to Yale. And then I worked with them for the whole season. Like I remember. I got there. I was kind of nervous. I was one of the youngest on staff, but then like the players, they kind of all took me into, and it was just like it was a real cool experience. One of my favorite memories was our first home game. We played at Dartmouth University, and one of my favorite players on the team, Hamilton Moore. So he got a game-winning interception to win the game, I got my favorite. It's one of my favorite shots ever. He ran directly to the camera, held the ball right at the camera.
He knew you were there?
Yeah, he knew I was right there. Yeah, because the cool thing about Yale is like well, for one, football practice was every day, so I was in New Haven every single day, and like after a while, it's like obviously I'm with these guys every single day. So like we all obviously we build a bond. And like and then we then I'm going 8-2, and we need to beat Harvard to win the whole Ivy League outright. And we went into Harvard. We were down 13-0. I don't know how they did it. They stormed back, and the same kid Hamilton, he got an interception to beat Harvard at Harvard, and it was like crazy. Like the atmosphere, it was so loud in there, I couldn't even think. Like it was crazy. Everyone rushed the field, and then it was cool because Coach Reno got me a ring for the team that year. Yeah, and then it's actually really cool now because and looking back on it, because there's 2 guys right now. They've now 3 guys. So the captain, Nick Gargiulo, he was on the Denver Broncos, offensive lineman. Karan Amadadje, he got drafted 3rd round to the Bears. And then one of the receivers, Mason Tipton, he's on the New Orleans Saints right now. And like even though I still do stuff for them. Like I don't work there full time anymore. I also do stuff for them, but it's really cool because I'm still like real tight with all the players and stuff. And like my parents know like every Saturday I'm watching Yale football to make sure they're winning games. So it's like I always appreciate Yale for giving me the first school to give me a shot. They just opened up so many doors for me. So it's like I always appreciate Yale for that.
I went to Yale.
You did?
For a party once.
and the ring still shines. Like I have it on my desk. I look at it every day. So.
Is your name on it?
Yeah. They put Hayles on the ring and everything.
Come on.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah. So it's like I always appreciate Yale for that. They just give me that shot.
And that coach is still there?
Yeah, Coach Reno's still there. He's best coach in Yale history. So he has 3 championships, and they won again last year. He went back to back. So I don't know.
I went to Southern. I didn't go to Yale, but I did go to the Yale Bowl.
Yeah.
Yale versus UConn. It used to be Yale versus UConn.
Yeah.
I remember I threw frisbee with Jake Vosco and Richard Hamilton.
Yeah.
And then it went from Yale UConn to Yale Harvard.
Yeah, Yale Harvard's an experience.
Oh man,
like seeing the bowl sold out. But I will say this. It was more satisfying being Princeton, because when we beat Princeton that year, they were nationally ranked, and we beat them, and we beat them at our place, and it was crazy.
Yeah, the bowls.
Yeah,
like a vintage cement.
Yeah,
like it's been around forever.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's cool too. I didn't know. So Michigan's stadium is based off of the Yale Bowl.
Oh no way.
Yeah, the only difference is they obviously have like 3 extra rows, but like the bowl, it was built off of the Yale Bowl.
Very cool. No, it's like Wrigley Field, Saratoga Racetrack, Fenway Park. It's like a vintage, old school stadium.
Yeah.
You feel like you're back in time. It's really cool. No, great place. Yale, great place. Yeah, so congrats on the ring.
Yeah.
Are you going to go and take some pics this year?
Yeah. I'm probably going to go to the first home game. I mean, obviously, because like not my freelance stuff, it's obviously harder to like just like kind of show up to games. But I mean, I told Katrina, like whenever they need help and I'm free, like I'll do it. Like I still do like a lot of like when they have their college recruits, I still do like their official visits and stuff, which is like really good. Like they always tell me they really appreciate it. Like again, like they're just great people there. Like I just really appreciate them. Like then like they to this day like they always check up on me. Like even when I was at the Iowa game, like Coach Reno texted me like, oh we see you. So it was like it's like.
Oh, he saw you when you were at Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, because like everyone said, yeah. So it's like that's why it's always cool. It's like even though I don't work there full time, it's like they always will look out for me. Even the players, the guys, like the players to talk. We need the players to talk to this day. Like I always appreciate them.
No, that's great. No, we're here with Splash Production, Rain Hayles. Yeah. This is a wonderful conversation. I think you're an amazing human being. You're a good friend, right?
Yeah.
Be a good friend is pick up trash, hold the door, give a compliment, be charitable. So please keep up the good work. You know, we're going to get Lobo on. Don't forget Lobo.
Miss Lobo, you got to come on the pod.
Be a good friend, Miss Lobo. Come on. That's for you. Do you have one on your car?
I do not have one on my car.
Put one on your car. There you go.
Perfect.
I want to shout out, we have our golf tournament coming up. Unfortunately, Splash can't take the photos, but we have a Whiskey Fest again I talked about. It's at Farmington Gardens. It's on October 4th, 6:30 to 9:30. This is our 4th year being the beneficiary of this event, so thank you, Maximum Beverage. Thank you for hosting us, and thank you for being donating your proceeds to us. Oh, what about the Park Road Parade? It's on October 5th. We're going out as a Mr. Rogers theme. We're gonna have the Mr. Rogers trolley.
It's on a,
Dan Fritz took pictures one parade.
Is it on a Saturday?
Yeah, you're busy.
Yeah, that's football.
And then Saturday, October 12th, is a Makerspace event. Makerspace is when kids build with cardboard and duct tape. This is our 6th annual Makerspace event. We have coverage. So the West Hartford Community Interactive, our public access TV, will be doing that. So we don't need you that day, Splash. But it's a Saturday, so you're busy anyway. But we'll have to get you, we'll have to collab on an event. But it was great talking with you.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Any closing remarks?
I guess like at the end of the day, just kind of like do what you love to do, and honestly, like, and what you do try to help other people with it. So that's the way. That's like the whole thing. Like I joke about, obviously, like, I'm for the kids. So it's like that's kind of like that's always like my why. Like, okay, like no matter what I'm doing, no matter how tired I feel, like it's I'm helping the kids. So
yeah. Well, being a 3rd grade teacher and running a nonprofit, we help children and families that need heartbreak or tragedy. I'm for the kids too.
Always for the kids.
And I had a wonderful time talking with you. We shot for 50 minutes with Feeney. I think we went an hour and 10. Hour and 5. So yeah, again, my name is Eric Feeney, founder and president of Friends of Feeney. Our mission is to help children and families that need assistance after heartbreak or tragedy. And please check us out on Feeney Talks with Friends. We need those followers up, so we only need, again, about 18,000 of yours. We'll take 8 to 10.
All right, how about this? All right, the first 500 people to follow Feeney, you got to follow back from me.
Ooh, follow back from Splash. How many Blue Dots follow you? How many coaches follow you?
I don't even know.
A lot?
Yeah.
Oh, you figure 18,000.
It's at the point now I don't even see my likes anymore on that page. Like I just post and just let it ride.
Post and ghost?
Yeah. It's like, all right, well, whoever sees it.
Oh, we didn't get shout out Tom Newman. Quick shout out for Tom Newman.
Shout out to my counselor, Tom Newman. I remember you. I was 8 years old. You were 16, and now you're the director. That's crazy.
He is the director of CITs. Tom Newman, math teacher, wonderful guest, or wonderful person. He was supposed to be a guest. He'll be coming on soon too. All right, so on 3, we'll say, be a good friend.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Be a good friend.